Holla if you hear me. Yeah. Here we go, turn it up, let's start.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Keyboard Warriors morning report. I am Eddie Law. Former UFC lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez is no longer a free agent after signing with One Championship. Alvarez made the announcement on a video posted to One Championship's social media accounts. One CEO, Chatri Sechondong, released a statement that read, quote, "I am thrilled to announce that multiple-time world champion Eddie Alvarez will be joining One Championship on a multiple-bout contract. Eddie is one of the world's best martial artists and is no doubt a tremendous addition to the One roster. The One Championship roster is incredibly deep with talent such as Shinya Aoki, Eduard Folenyang, and Amir Khan, among others. I am excited to have Eddie in that mix and to see some amazing matchups and performances. This is no doubt one of the biggest athlete signings in the history of One Championship," end quote. No word yet on a potential first matchup for the former Bellator and UFC champion. UFC heavyweight Daniel Cormier admits that his injured hand has not healed leading up to his main event bout at UFC 230 against Derrick Lewis. He spoke on the MMA Hour this past Monday, quote, "It's good enough to fight. It's not 100%. I'm going to be honest. My fist is closing, but not all the way. It feels like now I have like a badly jammed finger. Like it feels like my fingers just jammed really badly right now," end quote. He's surely not taking Derrick Lewis lightly, as DC had this to say, quote, "I expect him to come hard, very fast to try to knock me out. I think Derrick understands that he has to win this fight quickly, and his best course to victory is to come out there and try to get this fight finished quick, because over 25 minutes, no one's shown the ability to go with me that long except for Jones. So I don't think that Derrick will see himself in this light, but he needs to go get this done quick if he's going to win this fight," end quote. The fight card for Liddell vs. T3 is set. Golden Boy Promotions released a list of bouts that includes 4 amateur MMA fights and an undercard that includes bouts with fighters such as UFC and Bellator veteran Kendall Grove taking on Andre Walker, Ricky Palacios, who has competed for Combate Americas and won a bout in Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series back in July, taking on UFC vet Willel Watson, and UFC veterans Gleason Tebow and Efrain Escudero will face off leading up to Chuck Liddell taking on Tito Ortiz in the main event. Price for the pay-per-view has been set at $49.99, which will be streamed on Fight TV. We now have an idea of what UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov plans to do next, and it's all thanks to one of his uncles. Alex Nurmagomedov told Sport Express, a Russian-based website, that his nephew has turned down $15 million for a rematch with former champion Conor McGregor in favor of a bout with former interim lightweight champion Tony Ferguson before calling it a career. Quote, "From the start, they offered him $15 million if he agrees, but Khabib said no. Let Conor stand in line, let him fight with others. Khabib wants to fight Ferguson and then finish his career," end quote. The UFC has not made an official statement on the matter. UFC lightweight contender Dustin Poirier has revealed the injury that pulled him from his UFC 230 bout against Nate Diaz. Speaking on the MMA Hour on Monday, Poirier disclosed that a hip injury is the reason for his withdrawal from the November 3rd Madison Square Garden card. Quote, "This is something I've been dealing with the last few camps, and it just progressively got worse. And then I did something with it this camp to where, I can still move around on it. I can still train. But if, say, I do a sprint, the next 2 days of my range of motion is going to be horrible, and I'm going to be in a lot of pain. It just got too bad to keep pushing at this point with it," end quote. With the cancellation of their co-main event bout, Diaz has said he would like to face champion Khabib Nurmagomedov next. UFC welterweight Brad Scott has accepted a 2-year ban by USADA for testing positive for a cocaine metabolite in an in-competition urine test. USADA made the announcement on Tuesday with a statement that read, quote, "USADA conducted a thorough investigation into Scott's case and determined Scott had not provided verifiable evidence regarding the circumstances that led to his positive test," end quote. Scott is currently on a 2-fight losing streak, last fighting at UFC Fight Night 130, Thompson vs. Till, this last May. Ricardo Ramos is out of his bout versus Ricky Simon at UFC Denver due to a hand injury, according to MMAfighting.com. No word on if a replacement has been found to face Simon. With no UFC or Bellator this weekend, scratch that itch with other events happening around the world. Friday, October 19th, LFA 52 from Belton, Texas, headlined by bantamweights Ray Rodriguez and Chris Gutierrez. Saturday, October 20th, Cage Warriors 98 from Birmingham, England, as the welterweight title is on the line. And Saturday, October 20th, PFL 10 from Washington, D.C., with the welterweight and middleweight playoffs still going on. This has been your Keyboard Warriors Morning Report. To get these automatically to your feed, we invite you to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you can get these and more videos as soon as they are available. Please like and share this video. Come back tomorrow for more updates. And don't forget Keyboard Warriors live every Wednesday night only at keyboardwarriorsmma.com. Follow us on Twitter at KeyboardMMA and myself at Elaw31. Thank you for listening, and I will catch you all tomorrow.